Alright, we're here. I'm later than I hoped I would be, if only because, Minecraft decided to update for some reason. What's in... Jesus Christ, alright. I keep forgetting that's there! Because it's not mine, so I don't notice these things. Anyway, so I've started off here. This isn't my base, this is my friend's base, and I'm assuming that they will be around shortly. I need to... Is my thing gonna like press the time at all? Or did I know how to do that? Oh, there it goes. Okay, duration text on my phone. Yeesh. It's like a full minute to go, oh yeah, I'm meant to be doing something. But yes, so the reason I'm in my friend's base instead of my own base is that this is basically where I left off the last Minecraft stream, which was 2 weeks ago because I took last week off because a combination of anxiety and really bad schnitzel. So I took last week off. And I ended off the stream here because I'd done a little project during the week, like on the Thursday or so. I'd done a little project here in the base, and then I spent most of the stream doing the lighthouse, I want to say. Fucking bricks. And so I came at the end to show off something. But it's also a good chance to show off the rest of the stuff that that my friend's been doing. Unfortunately, they can't get onto the server right now because their computer is shit. Well, the computer isn't shit, it's just broken. So, shit. But there's like a whole, like, thing. There's a zombie on the window. There's a train station down here. And we'll take the train station down, actually. That'll be a fun way to do it. It's not finished at this level just yet. They haven't got that down just yet. But I do believe this should... I don't know which one to take. Shit. Day! Which one of these tracks takes me down to the rest of your base? Which one goes which way? Hello? Which one goes which way? This is your train station. The one closer to the hole. Okay, cool. Because I figured I'm gonna show... Even though it's just you, I'm gonna show people the progress that has been made in your base since in the last 2 weeks since my last stream. Hello. Here we go. Here we are. Hello. Okay. So this is which town is this? This is Cherrystone. This one was already built. Like this town had already been built, but you know it's around and it has a train station now. So this is like the older village. I didn't have any hand in this one. I wasn't involved in building Cherrystone, but we can use Cherrystone to get to the one that I did help work on. This one will take me to, yeah, because that one goes to Marketwood. This one takes me where I want to go. Oh no, I'm not summoning a wither nowhere. Oh god damn it, please, there we go. Come on, there we go. Yee, okay. And this is where the train track actually works. We're gonna head to Brickburg. Bricky Burgy Burg. Brickstone Burger. Which was not even a thing at the time when we finished. When I left off last 2 weeks ago. This was not a thing. Isn't it cool? It has a little place for the person to be. And then there's this. This is like the industrial town. It's not finished, but it exists. These are like the huge, like, warehousey things. Unfurnished houses. You know, very, I guess kind of glum. You know how it be in industrial areas. But that's not the area that I've worked on. I did do some work in this area, trying to figure out, like, the color palette, because we were having difficulty with it. Really, the big bit is everything over here. Some of which I haven't actually seen yet, so this is going to be fun. So this is, like, all this orangey stuff is Amber Grove, which is, I think I left off here, like, literally on this house, because 2 weeks ago this is all I had built. And so that has its interior. And a dude. Sorry, sir. I do not mean to interrupt. But now there's a bunch of different houses. There's a shit ton of bees. You went on a quest for bees. This is like a greenhousey kind of house. There's like a honey shop over here. Sells honey. There's a spooky house, aka the emo home. This is emo home. This is the honey shop. Got a cute little room in there. This is, I guess, like a witch's hut sort of thing. Got like a cauldron, the chain. I probably should put maybe 1 or 2 more of those in there. Just because I don't know what's going on in there. There's like the brewing stand and everything. And I worked on most of these. There's like a little like old studying area with no bed. That's not supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be like that. It's supposed to be closed. There's... This is like, I think, it's like a kitchen area, like the community kitchen kind of thing. Bit of a cafe. I kind of wish there was more space inside to put like tables and chairs, but there wasn't really a whole lot of room. So I couldn't quite fit that kind of stuff in. Let's go up here. There's a 2-story house. This is the first story. Bit of a weird one, but it's kind of cute. Kind of fancy. Got a cute, like a tiny little garden. You can look out over this. What a view! Hell of a view, bud. It's the best view in the city. I'll tell you that. There's a map room up here, which is actually outdated, I think. I think this is outdated. A little bit, yeah. It's missing most of Brickburg. But most of it, yeah. So there's all that stuff that happened. It's a little map room. Got a small bedroom in there. Most of them are singles. I don't know why. Singles are cute. And then we'll leave the town hall for last because I didn't build the town hall. There's someone who has a bathroom. The sole bathroom in the entire goddamn city. Congratulations. This is just a very weird little house. This one's probably the one I like the least. It's a very weird house. This one's a storage room, which is apparently very popular. I'll leave you to it. Strange people. This is more of like a modern house. It's got a couch and a TV and a double bed. Well, that was neat. There's also this, which I didn't build, the nether portal, but this is like the second nether portal. I think it's neat. That's what Day built. Day built the nether portal. I did not have any hand in that. I was not around. Let's go to the other side of the village. And then we'll come back to the end at the town hall, because I did not build the town hall. I built I furnished every other building in this area, and I built the basics for it. There's just a regular house in here, very small one. There's like a library. Well, this is kind of like the astronomy area. They've got an enchanting table. They've got a bed under the stairs. They've got a crystal and the ability to see the stars. Kind of the astronomy tower. It's pretty much the only house that actually has a second floor that's connected to the first floor. Most of them are separate. This is meant to be... This is like the quilting house. There's a lot going on in the quilting house. I kind of went mad with power at some point, and a lot happened. So, yeah. I like it in here. It's probably a lag fest, and that's probably part of why the game does not run well. But I think it's cute, so I'm keeping it. There's another interior with a nice little kitchen area in the same area as everything else. And this person's upstairs is a lounge area. Just a nice open air balcony. Oh my god, I want to go in the town hall. But we're so close. We're so close to being able to go in the town hall. There's this little bluey house. I'm not sure what's up in here, but it's cute. I think it's neat. There's a bee in this person's house. You can't do that. You have to let the bee out. Can bees even fly through doors? I don't want to know what you were doing with that bee. I am scared of you. I don't trust I don't trust you. You scare me. Anyway, this is a nice little house. It has a little veranda. Much better view than the other place. In terms of little, oh, not a veranda, just a backyard. A much nicer backyard. In terms of what can be seen from it. And then there's, this house, which I think is cute. Because we got a mod for lattices. You got a bunch of decorative mods around. And then, that's in there. I thought that was cute. And then there's this little berry farm. Oh, berry stand. So yeah, I did a lot of the furnishing. I did all the furnishing on those houses. And then there's this building, which I didn't build this one. This is one of the other people on the server. One of Dave's friends built this. It's not currently finished, but hot damn, it looks very nice. This is the, like, town hall. And goddamn, it looks cool. I really can't wait for him to sort of furnish the interior, give it all of its bits. I like what's happening here with the trapdoors. I'm assuming there's supposed to be 2 more here, but I'm not gonna touch it because I didn't build it and I don't know what his plans are, so I will not touch anything that he has built because that would just be rude. Unless I'm given carte blanche, I do not touch the thing. These are simple rules. I like all of this though. This is so cool. I am a big fan of this town hall that they've built up because we left a gap for them to do it. And it used to be just like a big mycelium patch. Really stood out, but we left a patch for them and they've come in and they've added, like, I like the struts. Oh god. They've taken the general style that I did and went wild with it, and I really like it. I really like how they attacked the style that I was working with and adjusted it to suit their strengths in like building. Is very cool. I'm a big fan of this building. I'm just like, oh, I love it. And there's some other stuff that's happened. We haven't touched this area yet. This is probably like, we'll see if we get to here. I say we, it's not my place. And then there's an entire second area that we also worked on. This is, I don't think we give this one a name. Did we give this area a name? I don't think this is named yet. Where's its little pillar? Does it have a pillar? It doesn't have a flag. This place hasn't been named yet. I think it's Aspendale. No, it's Aspendale. And this is Aspendale. I think it's cute. It hasn't been furnished yet. I built this house. I built 2 of the houses, I think. I built this house here. It's not furnished yet. To figure out like the style of the buildings, and then I also built this one to kind of confirm that for myself. I haven't furnished them yet. And then Day went ahead and filled in all the other spots where we'd put houses. So that's going to be a lot of fun when eventually, I guess, I get to it. I like the stairs in here too. They're very cute. And there's a guard tower as well, which is funky fresh. And there's a cute little, like, place to sit. Hello. It is me. I am here. Hello. Why am I in full? I shouldn't actually be in full playing anymore. Turn the hat off. Actually, I probably turn the whole thing off. Apologies. Okay. This is more suiting to the aesthetic of the area that we're in, is that I look like that. You know, that's kind of more the vibe that we're working with. I need to fix my skin too, but like this is fine. Okay, I'm gonna put my armor back on so I don't lose it, because otherwise I will lose it. So yeah, I basically just wanted to drop in here and show off the stuff that we did in the last 2 weeks, or I guess like that's a very royal we. The stuff that was done in the last 2 weeks. Some of it was me. I think by metric most of it wasn't, but I was around for some of it. So I'm allowed to be proud of the stuff that's happened. And I hope to see it continued. I hope that, like, because I'm not going to touch it unless like I'm like on the call or like chatting actively with the person who owns it, and they can't get on at the moment, so we can't do anything about it. So, I mean, the town hall was built with them not being online, but the basic plan was just to give the guy just a blank, just go crazy. That's not the right. Go wild, I guess. Go wild. Work with the kind of vibe that we've built and see what you do. And hence, really cool town hall that makes all my buildings look kind of boring. I weep. I weep for build. God, I love the trapdoors too. It's fine. It's fine. I will be able to use what I've learned in the little Amber Grove project to improve my building going forward, hypothetically. I say hypothetically because in practice, not so much. But, so what we're going to do next is we're going to go to here. Ignore this very unfurnished house. I've basically abandoned that part of the project. We don't talk about the house. I don't think it's bad, I just think it's not good. Which I guess means it's bad. But anyway, I have a big ol' lighthouse that I built. And I can't remember if I did the lights on stream. I think I did. But hey, there are lights. They're a bit glitchy. That's probably lag. It's fine. But you know, I have this. And I think I did some texturing, but not a whole lot. Yeah, I did a little bit of texturing down there at the bottom, but not much. And then inside, it's a very atypical building because the ground floor is basically a place for all of my animals. So here's Jeffrey, here's Delilah, and here's Davis. They're my wolves that I caught during like a manhunt a while ago. I have a horse. My horse is unnamed. I have a chicken. Chicken is unnamed. A bunch of bone blocks and hay. I just thought it'd be kind of neat because I need somewhere to put them. And then there's a tower. The ideal is there would be a beacon down there, but we haven't gone and killed the wither a second time yet. So, oh god, I hate the staircase though. It's very shallow. So that's kind of unfortunate. I might make a tweak to the staircase, but not in terms of its. We'll see what happens. But then there's a second floor, which is the upper floor. It actually has a access point for flying. Very nice. It's like a little like office area. It's got a kitchen. It's also the living space for me, the lighthouse keeper. So I have a kitchen. I have a bedroom, which uses the banners of my country as like, you know, like the thing. I have a bed that I made bigger by using the wool slabs that one of our mods gives us. There's also a farm for food and for like paper. The idea being that basically this entire area is self-sufficient. That I don't have to leave unless like I need something, and I don't really need anything because I have most of what I need here. Which is cute. Obviously I don't like live here, but like it's neat. And then we'll just go the quick way upstairs. There's not a whole lot of furnishing upstairs, but it exists. You can peek at some of the redstone through this gap here, but not a whole lot. It's out there. And there's like the areas outside, so you can stand at the deck. And then I redid the roof. It looks fine. Spheres are kind of hard, so it kind of looks eh. And of course the idea is there would be a beacon. And you can see some of my redstone in there. Because the redstone system that I use to make... I'll go in there. The redstone system I use uses observers and just a chain of them. But that only goes too high, because each observer only powers 2 above it. So I had to make a second iteration on top. And then I wanted them to be mostly synced. So I made this alteration, this addition here, to add so that it would power both circuits at the same time. And that way, everything would run. Which I think worked out pretty well. You know, it works. It lags, it looks janky, But that's just because Minecraft do be kind of janky sometimes. So that's okay. You know, it just do be like that. And then there's, you know, everything else going on. Of which many things are going on. I honestly haven't, I mean, there is other stuff to show, obviously, but I haven't done a whole lot in Minecraft in the last 2 weeks after, like, the town project, because I was just like, yep, neat. But I do have a second thing that I'm doing, and that's not really the finished title, but I have a place. And that place is a village that I'm slowly reforming. God, fuck, shit, 1 second. 1 second. Where's the nearest goddamn bed in this house? Tired of you bitches. Okay. Fucking dusks. They're disgusting. And they're everywhere. They do not leave me alone, these dusks. It's honestly disgusting. But anyway, yeah, so I've been altering a village. It's supposed to be loosely Roman, which is kind of what the little banner I made for it's kind of alluding to. It's not super strongly in that vibe, it's mostly just a bunch of quartz and red, but I think it's kind of cute, so I've kept at it. Mostly, I think these are the only two, I think I built this house. This was the first house I built. Very simple, but it's cute. And then I've mostly been just refurbishing old house. I think I built this one. No, I didn't build that one. Most of them were just refurbishing the existing villages, buildings into the style and palette. Sort of getting the feel for it. I like the path. I think the path is cute. I'm a fan of the path. This was the house I was working on semi-recently. The roof needs work. I need to figure out what the roof's doing. And I haven't actually furnished the interior yet, but the idea is there's like this area that leads out into, I think a garden was gonna go here. I was gonna put a garden here, private property, and there's also the balcony as well up here. Just for something a little different. Difference there a little bit variety. I thought it was neat. It's kind of rough, but like I'm mostly messing around at this point, just trying to figure out something. This probably won't be the style I use for any like future project outside of this area, but some of it turned out alright. I think it looks pretty neat. And then there's this big crystal in the middle. It was originally going to be a magic tree, and then I remembered that the area we were in previously, the big castle, actually does have a magic tree in it, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of cribbing your style. So I changed it to a big crystal. It looks like shit on the mini-map, and it looks fine in person. It's kind of hard to make the thing that I was picturing in my head in Minecraft, especially and still having it, like, give off light. It's possible it probably would have been better off to just do a bunch of glass and maybe put, like, just a single sea lantern in the center. That might have worked better for the kind of vibe that I'm picturing. But I think it's kind of neat. I've learned things, because I was like, oh, it needs to be lit up because of zombies, and then I went, wait, mobs can't spawn on glass. So I kind of wasted time. Oh, I know, I could have done the tree. The issue was that I was doing it in the exact same wood as well, because I really like blue enchanted, and I was like, I'm cribbing your style. So I changed it to the crystal, and I made the lake bigger. I carved this river out. And this was the, they will remember in a call I had with them, I was bitching about water physics. This is what I was bitching about with the water physics. Because this shit was an absolute goddamn nightmare. Like, what the fuck? Because I just couldn't get it to flow the correct way. I don't know why it was like that. I don't know why it looks like this. Like, obviously I carved it out after I put in the water, but it was doing just some weird shit. I mean, I could have stolen a sapling. I'd arguably already have. And that was never addressed. The sapling theft was not addressed at any time. So that's still, you know, up in the air. So yeah, water physics. It looks fine. I kind of made it work. It's a river. There is also a second aspect, like the river comes in from the ocean and it goes to like a lake over here. I'm probably not gonna bother terraforming this properly, but it exists. And then I put like a bunch of grass on the sides, because you know, rivers, right? So I put grass around it. And the idea is there'll be a couple of houses like right here, prime spot for a house to go somewhere in this area. I don't know what kind of house. And maybe I'll put like a guard house, like guard tower up here. This is a good spot for a guard tower too. So I might put one up here. I think the vibe is neat. Oh, and I forgot about this house. I built this house too. This house looks nicer than the big one, I think. This is a cute house. I built this one, and it's very simply furnished, but I think it's cute. And it has a little backyard. Looks out over the river. It's very nice. I'm a fan of that particular house. I'll be honest, I think the main reason it's quote-unquote Roman themed is because I've played an ungodly amount. Well, I haven't played that much New Vegas, but I have been consuming an ungodly amount of New Vegas content in the last month. So I figured, hey, Pax Romana, motherfucker. Which just, when contrasted with the lighthouse thing, doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but it's fine. So yeah, it's a whole place. I didn't touch any of the interiors beyond the color palette bit. Well, I did add that. I added that in there. I made slight tweaks for lighting stuff. But most of it's untouched. This is actually an unlit room. This is unfortunate. I need to address this problem. I've possibly let a lot of people die in this village through my inaction. This house is lit. I mean, yeah, that's more of an Egyptian thing than a Roman thing. I know Rome was involved in portions, but it wasn't really Rome's thing. This house is lit. It might have been just that one house that I didn't actually light up. Yeah, Rome did have Egypt at some point. It did, and they were the ones who burnt down the library, so it's their fault. This house is neat. Yeah. So, you know, I have bits. There's also a cave. We don't worry about the cave. If this was Fallout, there would be, like, ghoul soups, like just appearing out of that cave en masse. It would be disgusting, frankly. That's fine. It's fine. Hold on, what's happening over there? 1 second. Oh, okay, I hadn't loaded. I thought there was a hole in that mountain. There is a hole in that hill. A little bit. Oh, that's cute. I probably won't bother doing anything with that information. Come the reboot, maybe I'll do something with that information. Obviously, like when we reset the server, I won't be in this kind of location, but maybe that kind of thing might carry forward. Because I haven't decided on the theme yet for when we go to the next world. If only because I don't know what will be there. It will depend on what's around me and what materials I have. Because obviously, building this would be a nightmare in survival. So obviously, whatever theme I do when we reset the server will depend on what materials I actually have. And can reasonably get. That said, I'm looking forward to it. Because I like survival. I do like creative too, but, you know, I like survival's neat. So yeah, I think you'd put like maybe a house there. Probably not one right here, this would just be grassy area. Put a house here. Put a house here. Probably put a house down here actually, but there's no path yet. Where is the path gonna go? This is 3 wide, it can go here. The path can fit in this area here, which is nice. It can also come, no, it has to come there. Yeah, so the path will go... I mean, yeah. Oh, that was my thing. I was going to do bees, wasn't I? My theme was bees. My prompt was bees. That was going to be my entire thing for, I guess, season 2 of daytime television, which is what I called the server on my my list. Daytime spelled D-A-E. So yeah, it's going to be Bee Town. I'm going to go full bees. Going to be a lot of bees. And that's the entirety of my theme, is just, hello, I am a fan of bee. I mean, yeah. We'll figure something out, you know? We've got plenty of time. Would I put this, actually, would I put this out? Well, no, because the thing is, it's gonna go like that. They go like that, and like that, and like that. We're gonna have this issue again where it does that shit. Disgusting. Oh, yeah! Dies as well, yeah. I mean, like, I'm down. I'm down. Oh, we'll figure something out, you know? Things can happen. The bone crop flowers. Yes. Yes. We'll probably build a monster farm somewhere for some of us. I don't know what monster farm it'll be. Maybe just a generic monster farm for me for EXP. And I'm sure we'll find a an undersea temple thingo. Monument. That's the one. Monument. Find a monument and then we'll make a funky fresh prismarine farm. Why don't take me someone to the word monument? Ocean monument. Piece of shit. Oh yeah, no, I've seen those. Aren't those like the zero tick ones? Are those still valid? Are those still legal? In as much as legal? Are those still like able to be done? Because I remember them from buddy, what am I thinking of? Hermit Season 6. I do remember them. They're not zero tick? Okay, they're just really quick. They're just real quick. Oh, that's what I was missing. I was missing the Dacite block. There's Dacite stairs, but only one of them. Yeah. Yeah! Yeah. Hell yeah. And we can have, and then what we'll do is we'll have a sheep farm. And what sheep farms are is they just loop you around and they auto-shoot you with dispensers. And we'll have one of those. I guess. Why not? Why on earth not? We are the gods. We decide what happens in this world. What's the kind of vibe for this stair here? I'm a little lost. I think maybe just bring this along, actually. Oh yeah, we will do a nether quest, an end quest. So maybe we need a pearl farm. In as much as you can have one of those. I mean, you can. It's called you build a mob farm and you let them drop. But that shit's slow. Broadly speaking. In the lightest possible terms. Drop farms are very slow. Actually, I needed that to go for just one more, because then I can bring it down. With my theming of the stairs. They come down like that. We can get end. We can absolutely do end. I don't think it'll take too long to get us to the end, I don't think. Yeah, XP farms. We'll set stuff up. Oh god, blowing it up. I would love to find netherite. It's gonna be a pain in the ass though. Yeah, you farm pearl. Yeah, of course you do. You find a warped forest and you go ham. That's the good shit. Oh, this is here. Fool, out of my way. You're here to go wild. Yeah. Yet. Yeah, true. It's fairly quick when you just have beds and just go wild, go bush, bush, bush. So that way, that means we do need a wool farm, huh? Easy. Easy done. Easily managed. Wish thy command. We will have a wool farm. Someone will be out here cutting trees. You can farm that, but not really. Because in order to farm trees, automatically, we need a creeper farm. And that's a whole other can of worms, really. It's doable, just a pain in the butt. So, I figure you stick to the classics, and you farm I've immediately forgotten where I was going with that. Ah, shit. Oh, Jesus. The brains, the fog is setting in of the evening. God bless the evening hour. Yeah, okay, Team Together works too. Well then, yeah. I mean, yeah, then you can automatically farm it, but that shit's complicated, yo. I have limits. I have limits, you know? Yeah. Okay, so then we can TNT duplicate a tree farm, but I mean, mostly it's the wool, and wool farms are fairly simple. Oh no, you fucker. Son of a bitch. Ye bastard. You make that wiggly. Yeah, I feel, yeah, so we don't really need an automatic wood farm. As long as somebody is, you know, going around, chilling out. And if we have a, you know, a composter, you can make an auto composter very easily. You just chuck all your excess, like, seeds in there. Totally doable, very easy to get a bunch of bone meal. Then you just go ham, and you just do it. Hello. Oh, you're invisible. God, I was gonna say you're in the goddamn ground. Bro. But no, you're just invisible. So yeah, like, netherite farming with beds, doable, because the wool farm is the main issue, and that's fairly easy to do. Like, it is not complicated, especially if we do it in every color, which, of course, I would. I am simply a hoe for rainbows. A rain hoe, if you will. So, easy done. Easy done. Easy done. Many colors of wool, many chests of wool. It's totally cool. And you just grab the shit out of it, you know? It's great. It's very doable. So we can bed explode the nether with just a little bit of hard work. And people will be gathering wood anyway. Because we will be building in wood. It is a simple fact. There will be wood buildings. Excellent. Yes. Well, if you make the dye farm, and then, you know, one of us makes a wool farm, the main thing with the wool farm is you do need iron in decent supply to make shears. That's the main bit that I recall from the wool farm, is mostly shears. There is probably a way to do a wool farm that doesn't require shears. Or, but actually, no, it still does. It always requires shears. Actually, well, I mean, technically. Well, actually, no, I think it always has to involve shears. Because I was gonna say you could possibly do it with a kill farm for sheep, but I don't know how well that would work. Just because of, like, breeding delays and shit. And usually breeder farms, they catch the young ones and put them somewhere else, rather than catching the adults and putting them somewhere else. So, you know, it is what it is. I think you can buy shears. I think maybe the toolsmith has shears. I don't actually remember. I'd have to check. I think toolsmith sells shears, and I think the loom has wool-related things. And sometimes the Wandering Trader has wool as well. I mean, like, shears can get a lot of wool is the thing. And your shepherd, yeah. So, shears can get a lot of wool is the thing. So, even if you just leave the sheep farm auto-going and use up one pair of shears, you still get a lot of wool out of it. Without having to do any physical, like, effort of, like, clicking and doing all that shit. So it's easily, and you can easily turn it off, I think. It's just a matter of, like, having a second dispenser that picks up the water. Because it's a water thing. It's just it's a water loop for sheep farms. It's just a water loop. And all you need to do is have a way to turn off the water. It's just a dispenser that picks it up in a bucket. And then, you know, you figure it out. It's totally doable. to make a sheep farm you can turn off, and that it still gets a lot of wool in one shear anyway. So that's it, we will need a lot. We'll figure something out, you know? And yeah, we can trade, and you'll be doing a lot of trading, I reckon, because you're experienced in that, whereas I have not done a whole lot of villager trading. Not on this server, certainly not. So it'll happen, you know? It will occur. Well, okay, so I've got this. No room for beach for riverside property on this this road. This road does not have riverside property per se. This one will lead up. I might do that now, actually. Yeah, paper. Paper is the shit. And so if we don't spawn with sugarcane, one of our first quests is to acquire sugarcane. Oh, shit, it's supposed to be inset. Fuck. What am I doing? It's supposed to be inset. This is awkward. I need to do some terraforming. Hold on. How did I make that mistake? I don't know. Yikes. Oopsie daisy. That's why it looked a little bit weird. It's supposed to be inset. But that's fine. We can keep some of the character of it while still bringing everything up a level. And some of it can stick out a little bit more. Totally gooch. Alright. No worries. There we go. Do a little bit of the grassing here too, because I hadn't done that already. God, music is so loud, but that's actually just volume. I think I'm just sensitive to noise. This is frustrating. I hate being sensitive to noise. Okay, so that's kind of fixed up there. This is the big bit here. I need to fix this entire strip. The entire big chunk. Get out of here. Cactus. Cactus. You bastard cactus. That's a very long stretch of being the same level, which is interesting. Obviously, I'll proper, if I get around to it, I'll proper like terraform this out into the surrounding areas. So I can make fancy. You back? Hello, welcome back. Okay, so that's that side fixed. Needs to be lit up, but that's fine. Easy peasy, lemon squeezies. And then, you know, well, I guess just for sake of completeness, go like, nah, 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 and then, well, no, because it's actually the same level. So there's no up. You can stay then. Don't worry about it. We'll pop you off. We'll just cap you off there. Make that very easy for you. And then we just kind of fix you up, which is awkward because there's not a whole lot of space. And so it will be weird. It's annoying because I kind of liked how this was looking already, but that's okay. Is fine. I can make work. There it is. Hello. And it's just absolutely goddamn littered in torches because I do not have the capacity to fix that. Yeah, it looks fine. Looks a little weird, but it's fine. Anyway, the point was we were gonna bring this up to one of these. I think we'll go. Oh yeah, I hope it does too. I mean, isn't retail opening up like on the 1st? I'm looking forward to retail opening up. Not because I'm gonna go. Well, I am actually gonna go shopping. Not the big, because I have a lot of shopping I need to do. Because I got birthday money in June, and they were all like, buy something nice, and I'm like, okay, I'll go to like a nice jewelry place, and I'll buy some jewelry, but I'll wait a couple of weeks, and then lockdown happened, and I went, okay. And so I've been waiting since June to spend my birthday money. But before I spend birthday money, I'm buying new shoes because my sneakers are busted. Yeah, the whole thing in the northern suburbs. Yeah, I'm worried about that. on the one hand, they know exactly, they know where it's from. On the other hand, they're gonna be reticent to let only, because like because I remember from the start of this, of Lockdown 2, Electric Boogaloo, everyone was bitching about how the western and northern suburbs got locked down first, because we're supposed to be all in this together, and I'm like, I get it. The way I said it didn't make it sound like I got it, but I get it, you know? I understand the emotion. It's kind of annoying to be treated like differently from people next door to you, you know? Especially with the social tower lockdown, that shit was a fucking farce. That shit was dumb. I keep using the word dumb. That shit was bad. I was not particularly impressed by the tower lockdown. But, you know, like, okay, fuck it. So they're gonna be reticent to do something where they don't open up for everyone at once. Because that is not gonna be a look. That is not the vibe. After how the beginning went. Ending it by taking everyone out of lockdown except for the northern suburbs is not gonna work. I don't think they'll do that. If they do, put egg on my face, I guess. But I don't think they will. I genuinely don't think that they'll take all of us except for the north out of lockdown. They'll keep us all in for an extra week or two. Which is annoying, but like, I get it. It is what it is. Fucking plague. Plagues be like that, I guess. Why is it so high? This is annoying. I thought it was a fucking villager for a second. God damn. I know you do. I do too. Even though I had no immediate plans, aside from, I get, like, visiting you is a plan for the future, not for, like, the day after lockdown drops. That was gonna be, like, a New Year thing, I think, for me. But I would very much, I would like to interact with people in some capacity outside of, you know, talking to the crossing lady. As nice as the crossing lady is, you know, I just kind of need to interact with somebody. Even if that capacity is primarily, you know, doing things. I mean, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. Because, I mean, the thing was that, like, even when we was, even in, like, our in-between bit, because we had a little, like, 2 weeks, or, like, I guess 2 months, really, where we weren't in lockdown, and I could have come to see you, and I didn't, because I was still kind of antsy. I have a feeling I'm gonna be kind of antsy for a while. That said, I do have an entire goddamn care package I need to give you. So, it's gonna happen at some point. At some point, I will come to your house. Or you'll come to mine. Because if you're gonna end up in my suburb, see your other friend anyway, you know? You might end up at my house before I end up in yours. At which point I get to give you the care package at least. Which is good. I need to pretty up the care package, but I can just give it to you. Whichever happens first, honestly. And I feel like given my situation, it might be you coming to me first. Okay, so he's gonna go to you. Okay. But we'll see what happens. Just because I'm big weenie baby. As established at many points, big weenie baby. I might not want to public transport for a bit. It do be like that. Every week, the PTV is like, hey, please, tell me how do you feel about public transport? And I'm like, no, I don't. I don't use. I love public transport, I do not use. I'm kind of dealing with something at the moment called intense fear. So, you know, public transport. But we'll see what happens. I feel like I might end up wanting to hold out till the new year. We will see. It'll piss me off if I'm like, ah, yes, I'll come to see you mid-January. And then in fucking the early week 2 January, we go into fucking lockdown again. I'll lose my goddamn marbles at that. That'll be when it breaks me. That'll be when I have a full-on Joker episode. I just start laughing maniacally. Everything breaks. Brain, boosh. It better not. I've spoken that into existence, now I'm gonna be pissed. Yeah, that's gonna be the bit. We'll see. I might force myself to do it. We'll see what happens. Because again, it's part of the issue is that we live so far apart that it's such a long trip by public transport. That's a lot of time for me to be anxietied out of my goddamn mind. Which is annoying. I don't like that. That said, Frankston bus for 2 hours. Fuck it, I guess. Yeah, that's true. That is true. I mean, you don't have to, I mean, in theory, right? You don't have to come to my house. You can just come to my area. We have many parks. There are so many parks in this area, I swear to God. I've seen so many. We could just go to a park. If you were already in the area to visit him, it could just be a matter of going to a park. Boring though that may be, there would be no issue. I'd be like, hey, you know, parents, I'm going out for a walk, and also my friend is coming. I will be at the park for a while if you need me. Which you don't, give me a call. And that would work. You know? I mean, I'm open to it, considering that they're literally down the road. And again, that means I can both work because I can deliver the care package. This is the main thing. All I really want to do is give you the care package, because it's basically like a birthday present. But also just things. Yeah, that would be the bit, is if Riley's housemates are into it. I mean, again, there's a park down the road. It has, I mean, well, I guess the seats are in the playground. That's kind of annoying, but there are places. There are places in the area that can be chilled in. We'll see what happens. I know. I miss people in the meat space too. I would like, I don't want to say enter the meat space, but like, people. That's honestly probably why I stream at all, because like I feel like this is not really something that I'm naturally inclined towards. Like, I guess I kind of am, but not having friends in the flesh, I'm desperate. Also, do not say those 4 words to me ever again. Never say those 4 words in that order to me ever again. Never say that. How dare you do this to me? How dare you make me read those words with my human eyes? This is a crime. If I knew the Geneva Conventions better, I would attempt to accuse you of an actual war crime against me. This is psychological warfare. How dare you write the words, I miss your meat. Miss your meat eye. And that's what you're gonna go. You're gonna do it, aren't you? You're just gonna rearrange them. You're gonna be an asshole. Oh, good. Oh, good. Yeah, right. My demon eyes don't care. My demon eyes are super cursed. They're used to it. Oof. Oh, God. I need new goddamn sneakers. I'm pissed about my shoes. It's so petty to be pissed about shoes, but I'm pissed about shoes. Cause like, okay, no retail open, that's fine. Totally get it, no retail, I'm okay with that. But like, I have gone on so many walks. I have been on so many walks. Holy shit. I have walked these streets. I wore a hole in my shoes, and I can't buy new shoes because I need to try them on. Because if I buy shoes online and they don't fit, I'll be pissed. So I'm stuck waiting for goddamn Killscythe Amart to open, and I'm like, please let me in. I'm gonna be standing outside the Killscythe Amart like, let me in! Let me in! Just going full rattling on the door. My mom needs them more though. She already, like, my mom has like 3 pairs of sneakers because why not, right? And like she's burning through like 2 of them. 2 of them are on the edge, and it's like she needs shoes. I need shoes. I desperately need shoes. And yes, you do need to exert horny energy at literally anybody else. I've given you the one permitted outlet to be like horny, and it's the podcast that we're probably never gonna do. That is the permitted, like, time. That is the only allowed time. And that's because you're educating me. That's educational. That's educational horny. Not just me being deeply, deeply confused. Because at least then it's for a purpose. I mean, yeah, we are doing it, but I'm like saying, like, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's the only one. That is the time that you are allowed to do that to me. At any other time, I'm just like, please, dear God, I am a sweet, innocent child. I'm gonna put a house here, I think. Like, I don't need this, you know? I'm allowed to be wee, innocent Bab, uninterested in the carnal desires. And, you know, just go with that. These are very weird conversations. Good Lord. At any given moment, I'm like, wow, what am I saying? Anybody stuck in chat is having a nightmare right now. God, where am I? There we go. Carnal is a weird word, you're right, but it is... I think it's fun. I like the word carnal. The carnies, carnal desires at the carnival. Carnation. I need to figure out how to fit the word carnation in there, because that's like a flower, right? The carnies, carnal, carnation desires at the carnival. That's 3 carn words. I like the word carnival. I like the word carnal. They're cute. I like the words. They're neat. They suit my brain. My carnival desires. Your carnival desires? Do you wanna bang a circus tent? Is that what this is? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Oh, just run off and join the circus. Okay. My bad. Ah, jeez. I need a block to use to mark where these buildings are going. What is my floor block? My floor block is red block. No, it's quartz. Okay, it's quartz tile. Quartz brick. Goddamn Mentos. How many villages do I still have? I have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 8, 9. Okay, so I have 9 of them. I thought more of them had died. I think because we're on easy, we don't die too much. Too much. Relative. Anyway, this will be like a house. Yeah. This will be like I think it's probably a 2-story down here. And then up here is the guard post. Which, I don't know what it's gonna look like. I hope we should just use signs. Sign! Give me a sign. Guard post. Guard post. Guard post. Post guard. And then this is big house, town, big house, big house, house big, big house. And that's kind of the vibe of that. It's just there will be a house there and it will be of a size. And then this is going to be a house here too, but only like a 1-story. Beachfront property, or lakefront, riverfront property. There's no room for actual riverfront property over here, or lakefront even. It's just basically just a lake. And that was gonna have a backyard, like a fenced off little area, probably. And there's everything else off into the great beyond. This path continues off that way. And it can go further this way too, but there is a fucking tunnel motherfucker in here. Not that I'm going to get far, I don't think. Part of me just assumes off the bat that I will not get far. My R's are really busted. The Americans are doing something to me and my R's are getting real busted. I'm gonna come out of lockdown sounding more American than I ever have in my life. Excepting possibly when I was like 6. But that's a hard bar to clear. You gotta work real hard to sound more American than I did as a 6-year-old Australian child. A lot was happening in 2005. Notably a lot of Who's Line. This is a house here, here-ish. Oh, it can be a little bit raised, but not too much. Not too huge. And it's gonna be a pain to connect it to the road. Probably here. I'm probably connected here. Maybe we'll put that in there, actually. We'll do that now. We'll connect that in here. God damn it, you son of a... Fuck. Fucking son of a bitch. I hate you. I hate you. I hate them. I hate the stairs. I hate the stairs. They never work. They never work. They never do what they're supposed to, or the way that I want them to work, which is not like that. Noise shit out of me. You just put a fucking quartz brick there. Fuck it, man. Shit. Just put that in there. Just put a goddamn... It's not even a floor, it's just like the blocks that go. Just mark in something. Be like, here you go. Is house. House exist. Does it deal with the change in height? Probably not. Is there bridges? Unclear. Maybe there's a bridge over here. They're different elevations though. Well, here isn't. Here isn't a different elevation. Here is. Here is not. But I mean, I can make it be the same if I want to, which I might, because that'd be kind of cute. Let me check the house to move back. Facebook thinks you're a lesbian and wants to sell you flags. Or thinks I would buy someone a lesbian flag, which probably, but it's valuable food money. I mean, you bought me a trans flag. That's basically the same thing, right? It knows. It knows. It understands. It understands the fundamental vibe that we're working off of. That said, don't buy me a lesbian flag. I do not have anywhere to put that. The trans flag is currently in a fucking handbag. I've legitimately put it in a handbag. It's folded in its plastic in a handbag, and that shit's hilarious to me. But also, damn it. I need the sideways slabs now. But they wouldn't be in this brick. Beans. I'll figure something out with this, there's a bee at the... Yeah. I mean, mine tries to. Actually, no, it does. It does advertise to me a bunch of that kind of thing. Mostly shoes, and I'm like, I'm not buying rainbow shoes. And they're like, are you sure? And it's like, yes, I'm pretty sure I'm not gonna buy rainbow shoes. And they're like, are you sure? Sure. Yes, I am sure. Bless them, they try, but I'm like, no. No. I have a non-binary enamel, like a pin. I have a trans badge. Like, not even like subtly. I just have one of those, which is not something I intend to explain at any given point, but it is just there on my shelf. It can be seen. But it's just there. Playing cards would be good, though. I'm down for playing card-themed things. That's totally my vibe. I'm down for that. But, like, I do just have a trans badge. It does say, it's specifically a trans rights badge, which I think is how I've been able to sneak it over the radar, as it were. Because it's just like, you know, I went to the climate protest and I bought a trans bit. This is normal, this is fine. And they're like, yeah, this is normal, this is fine. So they don't question it. But it's like, yeah, no. Again, there were no signs. Anything, nothing, none of it. No. That's honest to God why, like, that would be the one thing, it's like, I come out in any form and they're like, yeah, no, we figured. We're not blind. And it's like, I mean, yeah. True. You aren't, yes. You should have noticed something was up. I figure most of them already know, to be honest. At least as far as, like, gay is concerned. I figure that's not especially secretive. My favorite thing about that is there's literally a post on my Facebook where I said I was LGBT, but I never specified in what form, and it's just out there. Because it was in, like, the comment on a petition, and because, you know, petition, like, your fucking, change.org account is linked to your Facebook or whatever. It's just out there. No one ever reacted to that post. But it's just, it's literally there. I think it was referring to being Arrow Ace at the time, and I guess it still refers to being Ace now, but it's like, it's just there, and no one reacted to it. It's their fault. That is their problem and not mine. I mean, it is my problem, but not currently. It is not currently my problem. It is a problem for future me to deal with. It is a problem for me with resources to deal with. That's the wrong way around. You need to actually face the other way, you fool. Woo! Okay, and then I guess just put the 1 in there? Maybe the 2. How far over does it go? I guess mostly there, right? Oh no! Oh god! Back. Okay. Whee! And then probably put a couple of shenanigans on there. Water. Get the water. Oh, it's already synced. Cool. Good. Very good, thank you. Yes. Yeah, you really do need to do the mask ball. God, I'm honest. I'm excited for whenever that happens. I know it's obviously like 5 years in the future or whatever. I'm hyped for that. That'll be fun. Oh no, the water source! No! No, not the water source. No! Well, beans! Disgusting. Frick. Oh yeah, it'll be great. I'm hype for, I'm excited for, yes. Yes. Brick, and water. And just brings the whole thing forward for some reason, but it's fine. And there you go. That's a bridge, right? Neat. I'd probably put those like there. Put that like there. Like there. It's cool. And I'll possibly put this like there, right? I mean, yeah, yeah, kinda, yeah. That's kind of the vibe. Kind of. Honestly, I reckon the way it'll happen is I'll move out, and then, like, once I'm, like, stable and no longer at home, like financially stable, everything's good, got my support network anywhere, I just post on Facebook. I'm like, hey, fuck you all. And then I never talk to, then I just don't answer their calls. And that's how we work with it. And then I send them a, the thing is though, I wouldn't want to send them a wedding invitation. I wouldn't though. Oh my god. Like, it would be a power move. I don't think I would. Not because I don't think I have the confidence to do it. I think I could. Like, physically possible for me to send a thing to them and be like, hey, come to my gay wedding. But I don't think I'd want them there. I don't think I'd want that to be the risk, that they would actually show up. So, like, maybe just don't. We just avoid that. Just don't invite them. Because, you know, that wasn't the issue. The gay wedding was never the issue. It's every other part of the rainbow cocktail happening in this house. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't think you're gonna. The gay, you can kind of, they'd get over it. I feel like if they haven't kind of accepted that I'm not having kids, then that's their problem, and they have. At least one of them has. So I'm like, yeah, no, that's not really gonna be a hard blow to deal with for at least my mom. She doesn't care. She does not give a shit. We've discussed this. She doesn't care. Not the gay thing, just the not having kids. So I feel like the extension from, oh, okay, it won't be a difficult leap for her to take. It's every other part of it. Where it could be. I'm like, yeah, no, just don't invite them to the wedding. Just don't, you know? It just be like that. Sometimes it just be like that, and it's really annoying, but it just kind of is what it is. Can't do a whole lot about it. I mean, you can, but I'm not going to. I don't want to put in that effort. Lazy that it may be, it's not effort that I want to put in. So, you know, if the relationship goes, it goes. That's for a future me with a job to decide. That is not currently me. It is not my problem. It is not current me's problem to deal with, that's for future me. And that's just how it be sometimes. I'm gonna delegate my responsibilities to a me that's not currently me. On multiple fronts, I would reckon. Ah, you're unlit. You bastard. You sneaky prick. Having no bloody light. Here's my thing. Boop, boop, boop. Honestly, hell yeah. That's valid. That is a hella valid. I admire the strength in the idea of it. And like, it is a power move. And I just think there would be a very... I feel like for you, you'd be pretty confident the answer is yeah, they're not gonna come. So it's like not an issue. Whereas my family, there is that non-zero chance they could, and that's the chance I don't want to take. You know? That's the chance I don't want to take. That they could come, and I'm like, oh god, don't. I didn't actually want you to come, it was a joke. Oh shit. I don't want to deal with that. Which I guess is the one, like, as much as that is a very kind of glib thing to say, it's like, that's kind of the benefit of having, you know, bad family relations. You can invite them to your gay wedding as a joke and they won't come. Because you know you're not in good terms with them and they won't come. Whereas in this hypothetical future in which I'm getting married, there's a chance that they would actually come, and I'm like, I don't want to fuck with that. I don't fuck with that chance. I mean, yeah, he could. I don't think it would go well. Which is part of the issue, right? Like, if I'm sitting there and I'm like, if I invite my dad to my gay trans wedding, I don't know how well that would go. And in fact, I don't like the idea of my night being ruined by him being an asshole. Yes, we can toss him out, but that's a lot of stress on a poor old me who's already fragile and frail at heart. So, but honestly, yeah, just fucking toss him out. I'll buy a beer at the bar and I'll fucking throw it at his head. I won't throw it. I'll just dump it on his head. I'll drown him in beer because I get fucked, mate. I'll get into your fight with your dad. I'll do it. I'll do it if I gotta. Well, yeah, of course. You know, talk to people, but like, ugh, who wants to do that? Communication? Rude. Never heard of it. Never heard of her. Who is she? So, you know. I mean, on that same level, like, you're not obligated to talk to shitty relatives. Like, I don't talk to my relatives much. I don't go out of my way to interact with my relatives. Most of them aren't shitty. Most of them are pretty alright people. I don't go out of my way to talk to them. Like, if I'm at family Christmas, then yeah, no shit, I'll talk to my parents and their family, they're right there, but I'm not going to talk to them on Facebook or anything. You're not obligated to keep up a relationship with somebody who's an asshole. For any reason. You're not obligated to do shit. Which is basically my entire perspective on the future, is that I'm not obligated to talk to you. In any capacity. So I like family, that is. The family, you as in family, so I won't, you know? Or I might, but we'll see. I reckon it'll probably be she tries to call me, and that'll be a pain in the ass. That'll be the fun one. Oh god, that'll be the fun thing, is if I move out, my mom tries to call me like once a week or once a month to see how I'm doing, and then I come out on Facebook and then I look at the clock like, when did you last call me? Let's see if you call again. Ah yes, the 3 a.m. thirst. I understand the concept well. But only the concept. I mean, that's a lie. I get it. Just in a very asexual way. I'm like, yeah, that makes sense to me. I get it. As per previous conversation, lonely people. I mean, it's a thirst for affection. I guess, yeah, thirst is usually more sexual in connotation, but it's like a thirst for affection, you know? A desire for the affection, and makes... And then it goes, you know? Is rough. Is rough. Is not a great time. Boop. I'm gonna fix this curve. Look better as a curve. Don't put the tildes around that. Ew. Gross. You're disgusting. Ew. Ugh. Just innocently replacing sand. I'm like, ew. Just don't think about it. Don't process. Don't process. Ignore. Conceal. Don't feel. I mean, I'm joking, but also, ew. Ew. Gross. Nasty. When in doubt, my response is ew. That's gonna be half the podcast, me just going ew. 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 Gross. The fuck? Why? And then the occasional oh. And then just article words, which are not my own. Just article words. And that's just how it be. My favorite part of the podcast conversation is that no one knows, aside from us, what that means. And part of me doesn't want to explain. My brand, well, I guess it's not really against my brand, it's just kind of weird. It is what it is. Disgusting. It's fucking disgusting. Which I'm cribbing from a Vine, I'm pretty sure. That is absolutely not something I invented. I'm just going disgusting off of something. But I couldn't tell you what. Probably some Scottish lady being pissed about something. Which was fucking one of his. Fucking disgusting. I think it was the shit toilet one. I'm remembering now. I'm pretty sure it was the one about the shit in the toilet. Where the girls are like, ah, yes, we're vining. And then the mom goes in and is like, who didn't flush the toilet? And they're like, it's like, well, it was fucking one of yous. And it was that one. Oh, because I'm not doing it properly, but I've been inspired by a combination of just existing and just going disgusting. It could be a different one. I'm sure that it can't be something I came up with independently. I'm not that good at accents if you just go disgusting. 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 Ugh. Yeah, I guess. Just disgusting. I mean, yeah. Dude, there's the... Ew. Ew. It's just ew. Stop being horny in my chat. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, god damn it. Now I just got more fucking New Vegas shit. Ugh. I'll be honest. Kind of pissed that I can't stream New Vegas. And you might go, why can't you stream New Vegas? And it's like, well, it's because it's full screen and I only have one monitor, so I can't stream New Vegas. And it's like, yeah, I guess. But like, god, I would stream New Vegas, though. I would, though. But I can't. Because I can't... It hates to be closed. New Vegas hates to be alt-tapped, so I can't stream New Vegas. Unless I had a second monitor, so I'm just like, ah, shit. No, it doesn't! New Vegas does not have a windowless mode. It does not have a non-full screen option. Yeah, New Vegans. Vegans has no, as far as I can tell. I think I downloaded a mod to make it have one. I don't think it worked. I'm pretty sure. From what I remember looking at it, there was no windowed, and I prefer windowed anyway. So I was like... Because, like, it wouldn't be an issue, because I use chat on my phone. It's mostly that I physically can't check if it's capturing properly. Because I can't see the capture, because it's underneath the full screen. That's the bit. Like, yeah, I can check on my phone if it's capturing, but that kinda lags to shit. Because actually watching the stream on my phone will lag my stream out, because suddenly the internet's working too hard. Because I had this issue when I used the Surface to do chat monitoring like twice. And it basically lagged me to shit because it was trying to run the stream twice. Even though it wasn't actually streaming on the Surface, it was only the stream manager. It was still on browser, and it was just kind of... I don't have a spare monitor, my dad took it. Because like, we have a spare monitor, and I was using it because I have an old desktop that I needed to get something off of. So I was using the desktop and I pulled out its old monitor and I was using it for that. And then before I could steal it, my dad took it. And he needs it more because he's like the actual businessman. He needs the monitor to store all his shit. It's good for Zoom calls. So I do not have a second monitor currently. I have other computers, but that's not really gonna solve the problem. So, I mean, well, I guess you can technically connect two different computers, but I don't think that would be particularly helpful. And then, yeah, any less than 3, it just feels weird. And I'm like, I could maybe deal with 2 normal size monitors. I don't think I could do any more than that. Because I know I had this issue at uni, because they have like the Mac labs, like the computer labs, and they use huge Mac screens for it. And those things give me a goddamn headache. It's just too much. They're too big. Like this screen that I'm on now is probably, what resolution am I on? Like, I think I'm in What am I in, actually? I think I'm in 1920. I think that's my resolution. Let's go taskbar. I'll figure it out. What is my display size? And like, I know it's like resolution isn't size, but like it's close enough. Yeah, I'm 1920. That's 1080p, yeah. So I'm in 1080p. That's about as big as I would go. I could possibly go up to, I think, 1440. Any bigger than that will probably give me a headache. So 1080 monitors seems perfectly reasonable. 1440 depends. Any bigger than that's gonna mess with my head. Use 2 for a long time, this year I end up getting 3. Yeah. Ultra wides, I couldn't do ultra wides. That wasn't never gonna work for me. Like, it has to be normal size monitors. Because, like, the big one gave me a headache. Even if I mean, obviously, if I had it in my own house, I would be, you know, dimming it and stuff. But, yeah. Ugh. Oh, God. Thinking about the max gives me a headache. That shit was a lot to deal with. What am I doing? I mean, yeah, for having timelines, having a widescreen is very helpful. I can definitely attest to that. Because trying to do video editing, like, because when I'm editing videos, right, it's mostly I'm editing the stream VODs because there was a crash in the middle of them, because there always is. And so, like, I'll have to edit a 5-hour or like 2-hour clips or whatever. That's a pain in the ass on a 1080. Because there's just no fucking space for it. So you have to, like, zoom in really far, and then it's just so finicky. It's a pain. So I can understand having a big monitor for that purpose. But most of, you know, whatever. 27-inch 1440, and then two 24-inch 1080p. Yeah, I feel like I could, that's probably like a setup I could probably function with. I guess the issue is that the room I stream in isn't my normal workspace. Which is awkward. Because I stream in a spare bedroom because I need the space. Also, hello, raiders! I was not expecting a raid on a Sunday at 3 in the morning. Hi! Hi, raiders! Welcome to Brian Games at the Gates. I haven't gotten a whole lot done in this stream, but I figure I can show off the stuff that is around. So allow me to show you fine people who have appeared suddenly at 3 AM. The stuff that I've been working on. So, I really was not expecting a raid. Oh god, okay, hold on, I need to drink, hold on. There we go, okay. Liquid consumed. Anyway, this is a village that I've been slowly transforming to have a different color palette. It's supposed to be loosely Roman, but it's kinda, you know, whatever. I think it's cute. Yeah, good night, Day! Good night! It's 3 AM, you go sleepy. Alright, so you finished your first year, your Halloween event was playing Call of Cthulhu. Had to end it, you have a D&D. Ah, that makes sense. That makes complete sense. And oh yeah, Halloween. Shit. I should play something Halloween-y themed for next Sunday's gaming stream after the nano sprint. Ooh. Do I own anything spooky? I don't think I own anything spooky. This is the problem. I may need to think on that. As much as I love Minecraft, it might be fun to vary it up and do something a bit spookier. Or at least vaguely themed. But anyway, yeah, so I have a village. The vibe was vaguely Roman. And then I put a crystal over the lake, and the idea is that this is like, the source of all the fertility in the region. It's like a magic thing. It's neat. Ooh, Hollow Knight! Yes! I actually have Hollow Knight. I have Hollow Knight. So I could do that. I'm really bad at it. Like, I'm shit at Hollow Knight. But that was on a bad computer. It probably runs way better on this computer, so I actually might be able to play it properly. Because I tried to play it on my old laptop, and it was not pleasant because it just didn't... The jumps didn't feel right because I was lagging out. I couldn't do, like, the the sword jumps properly because it was lagging. It was a interesting experience, but that might be fun. Might play some Hollow Knight next Sunday then. I figured that could be fun. And I think Minecraft did, but we're using, like, I like building in the projects, and I don't have anything Halloween-y themed here. I could do something Halloween-y themed, but I don't know. Yeah, it's the Hollow Knight time. I think I'll just restart if I do play Hollow Knight. I'll just start from the beginning, because I didn't get very far, because it just was not clicking, because game go, ugh. I'd have to test to make sure it actually, like, works and everything, but I could definitely do that after the nano sprints. Because next week's stream, I start nano halfway through, and then I go play Minecraft or any game afterwards. I do an hour of prep, an hour of sprints, and then indeterminate hours of games. At most 3 hour of game. No, yes, I have town. Town neat. I think I've spent most of this stream chatting shit and replacing sand with grass, which is just kind of the vibe. But I figure we can also go show off some of the other stuff that we had. So there was, where would I go next? Oh yeah. I'll come here. Because I did finish the lighthouse, and I feel I can show off the lighthouse again. I was working on a lighthouse earlier in the month, and then I finished it. It's a lighthouse. Yeah, see you, Dan. Thank you for stopping by, and have fun with your D&D game. Have fun with the the tabletop games. Yeah, so I have a lighthouse. The light's a bit glitchy because of lag, but I think it's cute. There's a stable in the first floor because I needed somewhere to put my animals, and I thought this would be funny. So I have a stable in my lighthouse. And then I'm gonna go the quick way. I have an office space on the 2nd floor, which also has farms. It has like a desk, has a kitchen, has a bedroom, because you sleep in the lighthouse, you know, it just kind of be like that. And then, you know, up top is the light that go the wooshy wooshy. And I think the light that go the wooshy wooshy is cute. I'm happy with how the light turned out, even if the light changes depending on when you arrive. I think it's neat. The roof is kind of eh, but it's better than it was before, because it used to be really shallow. And I think it needed some volume. So I made it like a sphere. It is what it is. That's pretty much the only thing I did here, though. Like, I finished the lighthouse, and then I didn't... Because I have this entire building I've kind of given up on, which is unfortunate, but it happens a lot. Because my buildings are kind of weird. I'm not very good at building in Minecraft, unfortunately. Much as I aspire to, I do not build great in Minecraft, so I often get bored of a project and move on. I think that turned out pretty well, though. It needed a very specific, like, purpose to make it kind of click for me. Because oftentimes, like, build a place to live in does not produce good-looking building, because I'm trying to balance the actual mechanical needs of me in the world, rather than, like, what looks nice, and it doesn't go great when I focus the mechanics. And then there's, like, all of this stuff, which I helped work on. This is Day's base. Day just went to bed, but this is Day's base that I helped to build this big orange section. Not this house here. This building is built by another friend of ours, or I guess friend of theirs, not mine. I mean, I guess he's kind of a friend of mine, but only like acquaintance. But I did a bunch of houses. I did the interiors. I mean, Day built most of the shells, and then I filled them in. I gave them the palette to work with, though. Like, I built a couple of houses as a template to build off of. You can see it on the map. Some of the colors aren't correct because of texture pack and mod pack shenanigans. I think this area turned out really nice. I like this house a lot. This house over here. Are you alright, sir? Are you okay? Sure. I built it like a greenhouse. Kind of, it's not really a greenhouse, it's just like a house for someone who loves plants. And I think it's cute. I think it's a cute place. I did show it off earlier in the stream, and the VOD will go up eventually. I have a huge VOD backlog that I need to actually publish. Because they're all, like, there. I think they're all uploaded, I just haven't made them public because I need to give them, like, descriptions. Ideally, I would caption them, but I can't justify that time expense, unfortunately. Like, as much as it, like, I would like to, I can't justify subtitling stream VODs. I chat too much shit in these things to caption that. That shit costs cash, and I'm not self-employed. So, you know, stream VODs. They're around. Because I did a tour at this like an hour and a half ago of the stuff that I helped build and the stuff that I didn't, but is still neat. I didn't build most of this base. This is Day's base, not mine. But it's still very, very cool. Ah, God. It's a very cool base, and I wish it was mine. I wish I had this kind of building sensibility to just go ham. Because I usually don't, and that upsets me. Because it usually looks really cool. But we're pretty excited because like at some point we're gonna refresh. We're gonna like redo the mod list. We're gonna go wipe the world clean. We're gonna find a nice place, and then all of us on the server will live in the same area instead of living many miles apart. Because that marker is my house, and that's 5,000 blocks away. And that was not helping with the lag problems that some of us were having. My lag isn't too bad. Like I hover around 20-ish, which isn't great because I can push to like 80, but I'm also streaming right now, so, you know, in as much as that matters. If I come out here, my frames jump. My frames doubled. Holy shit, my frames doubled. My friend's base is very laggy, unfortunately. I mean, I can get to 80 out here, but I'm streaming, so it kind of jumps a little bit. But, you know, we were going to refresh. We were going to live in the same kind of area so that it's easier to interact. We're going to do survival only because you've been mostly in creative. Like, we had a rule about, like, you can only build with materials you have. And the issue is you basically already have all the basic building blocks, so we don't actually go out and adventure for shit anymore. Like, we kind of just don't do that. And I think of all the things that I've built with, the only thing that I don't technically have is clay for, like, pots and stuff. And that has never bothered me, because clay is very easy to get nowadays. So I'm just like, it's fine. I just kind of gave up on that front. But everything else, like, I have quartz in my survival stash. I have terracotta in my survival stash. You know, I've got, you know, woolen stuff in my survival stash. You know, I've got the individual components, not in the quantity required for the buildings that I make, but it's not about quantity, it's about the fact that you hypothetically could get it all if you could be bothered. And so the idea was that at some point in the future, we would go into survival mode on a fresh start, and we would stick with that for a while. Because the world was, when it was just me and Day on a Hamachi server, we were mostly survival. I was definitely majority survival. I was the last holdout, I think. Out of the, well, obviously of the two of us, I was the last holdout. I did not go creative for a while. So, I don't know, we'll see what happens. And then I have spots to put stuff out here. So I was gonna put like 2 houses here. Maybe a third could fit. I'm not sure if I'd put a third one here, but I could. Put a third one there. There's also space on that side, obviously. And then I had a bridge. I was gonna put a big house here, possibly into that hill a little bit. Just do a little something something, play with the levels. And then up here, the plan was for a guard post. Like a guard tower overlooking the ocean. Making sure no invaders try to come from the sea. You know, the goddamn Vikings, they appear everywhere. Oh god. And so yeah, that's the kind of vibe. And I'll be honest, I spent most of this time just replacing sand with grass. Because I'm just like, yeah, mindless fun feels about right for this time of the day. You know, 3 in the morning, it do kind of be like that. And some of it's been actual, like, terraforming, having to, like, fix hills and shit, because some paths were busted. I need to fix the path that I've built. But, like, generally, not a whole lot has happened. This will be a tough one to title in the VOD, because I'm like, what have I done? It's like, I don't know. What have I done? Great question. Productivity exist? I think maybe what I'll do, because I might not go for too much longer, I might build a house. You might go for a house as a wrap up. Figure we can get at least one of these things down. I think I do need brick too, because there's a bunch of different styles. Because I do have that house that I need to furnish, but there's a lot going on with that house that I need to kind of fix. And the rest of them were palette swapped from the original desert one. Oh, I need these as well. I need slabs for windows. So you can have the 1 block high windows, but they're slabs, not doodadded. Okay. Oh boy. Oh, I have a stack full of. God damn, I have a stack full of wood flesh. Christ. I have a lot of random shit in my inventory. Don't look at it. There's this one which has the. I think I like this style. Maybe we'll try something like that over here. It is 4 blocks, isn't it? Yeah. There's 4 blocks and it's stairs. Okay. But then like this one. We'll do the one here. How high is it? It's 3 brick, 1 red. Eyeballs. Eyeballs exist. Never forget your eyeballs. Because they don't forget you. Whee! I think maybe do like that. So it isn't square, but it is cuboid. And then that goes like that. Yeah. Smooth quartz, smooth quartz. Oof. And then I guess probably just bring that one down 1. Or I guess, well, yeah, I guess that's basically how you would do it. And there's those. I need that. And then is it a slab on top or is it an actual brick? It is a slab. Okay. Right, because you want a fair amount of... Yeah, get a bit airy in the middle there. That makes sense. I can vibe with that. And then I put lamps on top because I wanted them to be lit without being obnoxious, which is kind of always a pain in the ass. You know, You're you. I don't. Whatever. Whatever, buddy. I needed a lamp. I need a lamp. From one of our mods, we have lamps. What mod is this? This is the, I think the additional lights mod. Yeah, I was using the glass lamp. Because there is no quartz lamp. It doesn't really make a difference. Just pop that bitch on there. Just like whoosh. And then it's lit up so that no mobs spawn on the roof. Because I don't really need that at any point in my life. Because most of them have slabs. Or are otherwise doing something. There's that one. That one. I don't think this one's actually... That one's actually slabs too. That one's a weird one. That's a weird house. There's a lot of slabs going on. But I like the kind of flat boxy ones too. They're kind of cute. And then what you do is you need to furnish this interior a little bit. You know... Need a... Well, I guess we ask what the purpose of the building is. So it's on the... I need slabs for something. Slab. Need a slab for something because what's the point of beachfront property if you're not going to take advantage of the fact that it's beachfront property? Or riverfront, rather. Property, baby. Yeah, so a bunch of windows there and probably one here too. A whole bunch of windows. Because the village already used a bunch of sandstone windows. Like that. So I like that style. Mostly in this area, so I feel like that means something. That's where most of the view is. Not that you can really see it. Maybe they need to come down one. That's really low now. No pleasing some people. Squadia. Maybe what we do is we go like... Because then you can at least kind of get up and have a look at it. At least a little bit more. I think it's kind of cute. I guess maybe it's... Well, it should still be a house though, right? Probably should still actually be a functional house in some capacity. So I figure maybe what we do is go like that. Like that. That's kind of cute. Kind of weird though. Like, what is the intended purpose of that as a structure? That doesn't really work for me. Oh god. I do want it to be able to be seen. I guess you can just put anything. I mean, you can see it from here, actually. You can stand on the bed and see it, so that's fine. I can do my normal... Well, I guess I still need the scoria, actually. I would like to build a table. Which just looks like normal stuff. Which I think is funny. But I know the truth. No, we didn't go down properly. There you go. I know the truth and I think it's cute. And then... Well, I guess carpet here. Maybe like a pink carpet. We have a pink carpet there. And then I guess maybe like a bookshelf. Painting. No, I was thinking more like that. Kind of like that kind of thing. I think it should be one lower, actually. Is there any other tall one? That's the only tall one? That's fine. Kind of like that. And then of course I need the lighting at the end of the day. So we get the lantern out and we pop that. There. Oh, shit. How about there? Maybe that'll light it all up. Yeah, it lights it all up. It's kind of a shame because I do like it on that top. And I can't hang it from the ceiling because it's not slabs. Well, because it is slabs, rather. So it kind of has to go there. But that's okay. That's not too bad. I don't like that, actually. I do not... I don't like the tall one. I think is the issue here. I just don't like the tall... Ay, am here. No, even then, I think that one's probably too big. Not too big, just like the right vibe. That's kind of vibing. That's alright. I think that one's kind of neat. And then I get another house to add the map. One more home in a mini that I'll slowly work out until we refresh, which will happen basically whenever that happens. I like the windows like that though, and that there's no windows on this side is kind of fun. Because you want to, you know, look out over the river. The river is the thing that's cool. And there'll probably be houses along here too, probably, maybe, I don't know. Kinda depends on whether I can be bothered to get to those. Which I guess is the question around most things. Like, can I be bothered? Kinda depends, doesn't it? Ah, jeez. But at least that's one house done. I was mostly just chilling. I need to check. Okay. So I wanted to check to make sure that Laura was actually streaming. Since, like, the rule that I have is that I stream until 4 at the latest. 4 is my cutoff point. And it does not appear that Laura is streaming, which is a little frustrating. Oop, Riders category is live on Twitch. Goddamn. Hell yeah. Yeehaw. It went live after my stream. I think. No. Disappointing. Maybe? I have no idea. Things are weird. But no one that I know in the ASC is up. Which is weird. It's not weird. Some people just need a day off. But it does mean I am kind of stuck, because I do like to raid out rather than just cut it out, because that's just kind of boring. And I figure I might call it here at 3:30 just because I'm kind of running out of steam. Because I'm tired. I'm sleepy. And because I need to not look at screens for too long, otherwise my eyes start to hurt. My lighting is not good in here. And I need to reset the room to be painter friendly again. I should actually let this on like a screen you can actually look at. Here you go. There we go. Give me a minute. That's better than nothing. Look at that while I attempt to figure out what to do. Because Laura is not live. No! Don't play the video! Beans. And then, like, DM was there, but DM had to leave. And that's the real reason I'm ending my throat starting to go woohoo. I'm pretty sure I follow Gates Back one, so I would have known if they were live. That's what I thought. I was pretty sure I would have noticed. Ah, god dang it. Ah! It's so weird to not have someone to raid at this time, considering how packed this time of the, like, this time slot usually is. This time slot is usually full to bursting with people, but it's a weekend, and I get that. It do just be like that. What's it doing? Yeah. Weird. I mean, you don't have to start if you don't want to. I don't want to force somebody to start streaming if they're not up to it. Like, there are probably people that I could raid. Like, when I was on Laura's stream, I noticed that, oh, Dead Aussie Gamer's up. I could raid Dead Aussie Gamer. But, like, if you're cool, like, if you were already, like, kind of planning to, and you're like, oh, yeah, you know, sure. Then sure. But if it's gonna be, like, a full-on, like, you gotta move all your stuff, then don't. Because I know I have that where I'll be like, oh, I could fill this gap. And I'm like, I can't fill it with 2 minutes of notice. It takes me 5 minutes to set up at least. Plus all the emotional setup. So I figure I don't want to, like, force somebody to start streaming just suddenly off the bat with no warning. Especially on a Saturday at this kind of time. I mean, I guess it is, like, afternoon-ish for most people. It's a weekend, though. Weekends do be like that sometimes. Which is fair. Like, the main reason I stream on weekends is because I had uni work during the week. And now I don't, so I don't have to keep streaming on weekends, but I do anyway. I figure it works pretty alright. Let's see, what else? Oh, yeah, I did a little bit of decorating stuff. I can do a little bit of decorating. This house will be... A lot is gonna happen to that house. But, oh boy, am I not dealing with that. That is one of those, I've made a mistake houses. Like, I can't just build something normal. Has to be a McMansion hell, and I'm like, oh shit. Oh god, my Minecraft building is not very good. But I have fun, that's basically the only thing that matters at the end of the day. Whee! Nice torch. I figure I can probably at least, like, surround every house with grass. That might be like a bare minimum. But then it's like, you know, it is something for each house to have its little grass patches around it. Okay, well, like, aside from the big house, I think most, well, I say most, and then I look at them and go, most of them aren't, actually. Most of them not surrounded by grass. That has a path out option that I probably won't use. Awesome. Awesome. Hit the button. Why is that how it opens? Why is that what it opened as? Alright, cool. Excellent. Oh, I wasn't following, that's rude. There we go. Now we'll get the notification when it happens. Somehow I hadn't hit follow. Ah. God, I hate when I notice that. I'm like, I'm following someone. No, you're not. It's like, oh. Oops. Oh no. That's the very least I can do. And it's like, you didn't even do the bare minimum. I'm like, oh shit. But eventually, I usually notice eventually, and then I fix it. Eventually. Okay, cool. Oop. Beep beep boop. Beep beep boop boop bop 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 beep 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 bop 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 bop. Yay. Whoosh. That's like that chunk, right? Yeah. I'm live. Excellent. Okay. Great. I'm sorry for kind of dropping that. I don't like to, but I mean, it's 3 AM, it do be like that sometimes. Okay, let me float up and get the decent view of things. Hold on, actually, I can fix this. I can fix something. I can't fix it. Never mind. We did. There we go. You can stop on the town where it looks, kind of decent. And then what we will do is all like 2 of us who are here, who are chilling out, we shall raid a Barbarossa, a Sparkle. That I can spell. I have to do it manually. Sparkle Beard. We shall raid. We shall raid. And things will happen in that stream. And I won't be around for most of it because I will crash and burn. But I will be there for a little bit, and that's what matters. So thank you all for coming. I hope you had a lovely time, whatever it is that you were doing while I was wandering around, being vaguely Minecraft productive. And I hope that you all have a lovely day. Have the raid pull, which I am ready to scream and yell. And we shall have a good time. So, bye-bye everybody! See ya! Woo.